Look who's back, guys.
Boss is back.
Yep, no more horsing around for me. Did you have fun while you were gone?
Mm-hmm.
Did you go hang out with your boyfriend or something?
Nope, just my good friend Kim.
All right. So, Jen's allowed to go have fun once in a while, right? And I had some fun while I was here too. Mostly work, but
Sure, it was mostly work.
I did. I got a lot done. I'm pretty happy with what I got done.
Nice.
So.
Nice.
Three more hours and you can have a break, young lady. 3 more hours. A little bit to the left over there. You gotta pull that dirt to the left. And there's a couple roots over there.
You show me how to do it.
Get them couple roots that are sticking out.
No, you need to show me how to do it.
Hi. What's the dog? Go show mom how to level dirt. It looks really good. Looks really good. I'm really happy.
You want to go get a cookie? Want some ice cream? Where's your brother go?
All right, guys, we have everything leveled out. It's looking really good. I'm really happy with it. We have all the forms on. We have one going along the cabin here, one in the back, one along the outside lean-to posts, and then one right here in front. So this is going to be a nice, big, dry pour pad. It's going to be really nice. I'm really excited about it. We have one of these we used at the river for the first year or two we were here when we went to get water because we didn't have a barn or a cabin to collect water off of. These are good little pumps. This one we got with a little watering barrel that we got. So this one's kind of on its last leg. That's always gets in a mess. Anyway, this one I gotta like hit it to make it work. There we go. All right, let's get this hooked up. Put this on the right inlet. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna start the mule so I don't kill the battery.
Huh?
Morning, everybody. I found my new favorite spot to sit. It used to be over by the solar shed, underneath the shade of the pine trees that are by the solar shed. But I found my new favorite spot right here. I'm starting to love this little cabin. Kind of screams simplicity, and I like it. Appreciate you all for being here. Appreciate all your support. You guys mean the world to us. So, thanks. I say 105 1/4.
Mm-hmm.
Alright guys, Jen's gonna get used to our new tool, our new side-by-side.
Sorry guys, I don't know what I'm doing.
She's gonna learn. I don't know this machine very well either, so we're gonna put her to work for the next 20 years, I hope. So, did we buy this brand new
No.
and spend $30,000?
No.
We bought it a few years old and saved a large amount of money.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully it takes good care of us. So all right. I'm gonna put something up there real quick before we go down. So this machine's new enough to where it will not go over 10 miles an hour if you don't have your seatbelt on. I don't think it'll go over 10. So we're doing a lot of slow moving and hauling today, so we're gonna use work mode and low gear. High is for when you're moving fast and just doing whatever. Low gears, and we're gonna have go slow and have weight in the back.
Okay.
So go ahead and put it in low, and let's go get a concrete. There you go. You can put your seatbelt on if you need to, but we do a lot of like jumping around, moving small distances, so it's good that it'll still work without the seatbelt. Just won't go fast.
It wants me to put my seatbelt on. It's
Yeah.
angry at me.
So maybe it won't go over 6. No, it's going 7. So I think it won't go over 10 or 15 miles an hour.
I have to be gentle with it because I'm
Yeah,
not used to it
Yeah,
yet.
Jen's got to get used to the new machine.
Yeah, how much energy I can give it.
You always got to get used to brakes and throttle and shifting and all that stuff. All right, guys, so we have 10 or 15 bags left here from our earlier projects. And we have a whole pallet over there. How many's on a pallet?
64.
So we're going to have close to 80 bags of concrete.
Yep.
You guys think that'll be enough?
What do you think? We got to go back to this green store and get more? Drop your guesses below how many you think we're going to use. It's a 9 by 16.
Yep, like probably more like 9 by 15 because we brought it inside the building a little bit, you know. So
9 by 15 pad, 3.5 inches deep.
How many bags of concrete do you think we're going to use for this total project? Put your guesses in the
comments below. Find out if you're right or wrong at the end. I'll keep track of them.
No cheating. Don't wait till the end of the video and post.
Yes.
So let's get some concrete up to the cabin.
Forget how heavy these are.
Still heavy, huh?
60 pounds hasn't gotten any lighter, guys.
See how it does with 14. 20 bags we had left, not 15. So
That's good.
that'll be 84 bags. Let's see how the Can-Am Defender does carrying 14 bags of 60-pound concrete. So is that like 800 pounds?
600.
Plus
So 840.
I don't think it's gonna matter. This thing's a beast. Really good, eh?
Yeah.
All right.
Guys, this stuff at Menards was what, $8?
7. It was like
$7.
$6.70 or something.
Okay, $7. The same exact size, actually smaller because it was 4 by 7 and these are 4 by 8. It's $20 at Lowe's. That's insanity. That's like highway robbery.
Yeah.
Like,
Luckily,
why? Why is it double price? It's literally the same
the
thing.
price.
Triple, and it's actually the stuff from Lowe's was like a lot more rusty
Yeah. This
when
is
we got
actually
it
nice.
there last year. Like, this is way nicer looking. So why? Lowe's, why?
All right, so
Plus, actually, the people at Menards are way nicer too.
they're very helpful. And
They're
very
helpful. They know where
pleasant.
stuff is. If you ask them a question, they don't avoid eye contact with you or anything. Like,
That's been my hardest thing to get over the last 4 years is going to Home Depot and walking around like I need help, which sometimes I do, and people literally like dodge you the whole time.
avoid eye contact.
At the orange store and the blue store. It's
Yes,
pretty crazy.
so-
There's some nice people.
But overall,
It's like, why?
we're very happy that there's a Menards closer to us than there was before.
Yeah, it's a better group of people somehow. I don't know how. I don't know what they do to hire
Yeah.
people, or they pay people better. I don't know.
I don't know. I just
But-
hire a friendlier batch of people.
All right, guys. Load number 2. That's enough of this back and forth. We'll see you when we're filling up the form.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you can get it up here, I don't know.
See, I make it work. I need to do
No bungee, no strap, no nothing. You just made it work, eh?
boom, slinging it up like a professional.
It's pretty slick. Like you've done this a time or two.
Because I am a slick lady.
All right, slick. So go throw those in place. You don't want it digging down in the concrete.
I just was trying to.
Well, you're complicating it. Just set it on top. Just smack it on top. Pull it out of the concrete. You don't want it right on the edge because then it'll stick through the concrete. There you go. Bam, bam. We'll do it pass that way.
Okay. Yeah, 'cause there's like a low spot here. You got a low spot. All right, guys. So if you happen to use the Menards cement or Menards concrete like we do, it's a little more rocky
Yep.
than the Quickcrete that you might get at the other stores, but it's a lot cheaper, so it's worth it.
Less than half.
It's less than half the price per bag, so it's 100% worth it. So what we're gonna do to fill in like these rocky gaps and a couple low spots is, what are we using here?
That masonry cement That's basically, from my understanding, and it looks exactly the same, what's mixed in with all this pea gravel. This just has no gravel in it. So we're going to fill in some of these rocky spots since we have this left over from trying to repair it before, and it's perfect. It should be perfect. I'm just sprinkling it in here. That's the only challenge we've had with the dry pour, is just all these rocks. And sometimes they settle to the top.
Yes.
Or, you know, like the cement settles, and then the rocks are left at top, on the top.
And like I said, it's basically because this just has more rocks in it, the stuff from Menards. But it's half price per bag, so it's definitely worth it if you're going to do this yourself. But
maybe be prepared. Buy
be
one
prepared.
bag of this.
And you said this bag wasn't very expensive, right?
$15, but they had other masonry cement. I don't know. This is just something different. This says professional grade or commercial grade, so maybe it's just a little bit better. But the other stuff was only like half the price of this. But anyway.
So just a tip if you're gonna do this yourself, and
maybe pick up a bag of this.
Yeah.
Masonry cement for this application. Like, there you go. I mean, it should be golden. You could also sift out the rocks in one bag of cement. That would be even cheaper, but we don't have anything to sift it with.
Yeah, we don't have anything here,
sure,
so
I could jimmy up something, but there we go. That should be really good.
Just gonna do it over those low spots over there.
Yep.
Katie and Greg from the Soft Grid Life did a dry pour, and she said it was cheaper to have a truck come in, but they just wanted to try the dry pour. So if we could have a truck come in, we probably would, but
Okay.
those who have been here at the cabin know it not happening. You feel the burn in your legs walking up the hill. So all this will just hopefully cover the rocks when we go back over with the piece of wood.
Yeah, we're gonna do one more pass.
And if we have to add a little more, we will.
Yeah.
But just a tip, like I said a few minutes ago.
There you go, guys. Look at that. That's the fanciest dry pour we've ever done. Maybe we should do the whole thing with that one extra bag.
That's why we're done after this.
Save the best for last. Yep. All right, I'm going to go get the edger and the roller, and then we're going to rock and roll. All right, guys, we're going to edge this because we want it to look nice. We're going to edge this. We've shown you guys this in previous videos. Again, just excited to get this done. Like, this is going to be an awesome space for us. For my sugar shack, we like to put like a few weights over here so we could do some exercises so we can start moving around a little bit better. It'll all be nice covered space, so I'm excited about it.
All right, guys. Jay's got it all edged. So he's trusting me to roll it this time. So we'll see how that goes. If he takes over midway, you know it's that he didn't think I was doing a good job. Right?
It's not that you don't do a good job. You just don't do it the way I would do it, which isn't necessarily the best way. It's just I have no censorship. If you don't do it the way I like it.
It's on camera now.
So, all right.
He's extremely particular.
It works better if, I can do it if you can't, because I can reach a little farther, but I'd like it to be nice big strokes.
Yeah.
If you put strokes halfway through, it's gonna look weird.
I'll try one, and if I can't reach, you can just do it. Just right from the edge, right?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you don't have to be. Don't go right on the edge. Go
Okay.
in a little bit.
Just back and forth like this.
Yep. Go all the way to the cabin. Like go. You don't have to worry so much about the very, very edge. It'd be nice to have it all even. Just don't push it down, you know,
Yeah.
and take the edge off of it. Why is it like bouncing? It was sitting in the thing, and something was sitting on it, so it's not round.
Mm.
And the spigot over here, or the nozzle.
No, definitely grab the ball on it. I can go get it. Come on, Nick, you can just
Doing that, I'll get it real quick.
I'm just literally doing this, and like it's like putting extra cement on that side too. Like
What happened?
I don't know.
I look away for 2 seconds.
I'm just
and...
rolling it. I'm not.
Yeah,
pushing.
but if it's doing something wrong and it doesn't look nice, you should stop.
Obviously, that one got warped.
Something. I don't know what happened. Like I said, I looked away for 1 minute and start doing something, and I'm not blaming you. I just, if something's going wrong and not working, I'll keep doing it. Alright guys, moment of truth. We have the slab all rolled out and looking pretty. Now we're going to very lightly mist it. You guys have seen this before if you're new here. If not, if you're new here, go watch our other dry pour videos too.
We'll put them up here in the corner.
Yeah, we're just
We've got
kind
a
of
whole playlist. We've done it
multiple times.
multiple times now.
And we're just really excited to have this over here for our little mini cabin.
It's going to be a very useful outdoor space.
So go ahead and plug her in. I'm going to open the valve and we're going to mist it. Just change the color of it barely, and then every hour we hit it a little heavier after the first 2 mists. So go ahead. There we go. The whole thing is just barely misted.
Do that again, right? In an hour.
Do this one more. We'll mist it one more time in an hour, and then after that we could put some serious water on it.
And when we built the forms for this, Jason soaked the ground too. So that
I
way,
don't know if that's a good idea or not,
but it kind of maybe helps the concrete get moisture from the ground.
which I don't know if that's a good thing because it might not let the moisture pass through it correctly. So
We'll
I
see.
didn't do it again today because I was worried about that.
We'll see.
Alright guys, it's been about an hour since we did the first misting. We're going to kick the pump on, do misting number 2. And then after another hour, we get to put some serious water on this. So take a quick look at it. It looks pretty nice. The thing I like about this, the thing I like about dry pour is it stays a little darker. It has a little bit of texture to it, and it just looks more natural. It doesn't look like when you do wet pour concrete, it gets that really light gray, and it's typically pretty smooth. I know you can add texture to it, but this has a little bit of grit, so it still feels like dirt under your feet, but it's hard. So let's hit it with another misting, and then we'll do something else while we wait every hour. Maybe we'll just chill out for the night, but I don't know how I missed that. I fixed it over there.
Alright guys, it's time for number 3.
There you go, guys. First serious watering. You kind of move slowly across and it'll puddle. Then you get to the other side and it's dry. Then you work your way back and it's dry on this side. It soaks up the water. You can really see it soak it up. So, and it's already like soaked in again and drying out really quick. So now we'll give it another hour. Then I'll hit it really hard for like 5 or 10 minutes. That was just a couple minutes, but I didn't want to hit it too hard and have it hurt the texture. A lot of rocks on the surface, but it's okay as long as it stays solid, you know.
Yeah.
You're using your fresh garlic?
Morning guys, on day 2 of our big old dry pour.
Jen's gonna make some bread, roast some garlic. I'm gonna start pad number 2.
He's gonna get stuff started. And I'll join you all in about 20 minutes. I gotta roast some garlic and shape the bread, so got a few things to do.
We'll be pretty brief today because we already showed the whole process yesterday, right?
Yep, so it's gonna be a quick.
So you'll probably
You're gonna
time
see
lapse
us
day
do it
2.
in like 30 seconds.
Yeah. And we'll show you the finished product here at the end of the video. I'm pretty excited. It looks really good so far, and it went really, really well. So I'm gonna have a nice, beautiful pad over there to do all kinds of wonderful stuff in. So, and the cabin, inside the cabin is looking pretty good. So we're on to flooring and wall covering pretty soon. So exciting stuff. So Jen will catch up with me in a few minutes, and I'll see you guys over at the mini cabin.
See you soon.
All right, guys, we have a good pile of wood over there. That's going to season for the fall and the winter for my maple syrup in the spring. It's some pretty soft basswood and a little bit of poplar. So that should burn good for us in the spring. Cover it with a tarp before the winter comes. And yeah, but the concrete pad here has been drying for a couple days, so we're going to pull the forms off, the ones that we can on the outside edges, and we'll show it to you, show you the finished product of my whole sugar shack area and whatever Jen and I decide to do over here, right? All right, there we go, guys. Everything's all cleared off. All the framing is taken off, or the forms. Check it out. What do you think?
Looks good.
Pretty happy? Could be a nice, useful space over here.
Yeah.
For my sugar shack for 1 month of the year, and then 11 months of the year otherwise. What are we going to do with it?
I don't know.
Have it. So I know a couple things we're going to throw over here right away. So check it out, guys. It turned out really good. We're really happy with the way it turned out. I had my questions, just like every time we do dry pour. You know, sometimes you have some complications getting it to look halfway decent, and just getting everything to shimmy nice. We have trouble with that sometimes, right?
Yeah.
But it turns out okay either way. So check it out. So this is the first pad we did here. We used some masonry cement, right, to fill in some of the rocky spots. And I think a little bit of that masonry cement kind of ran over onto this pad when we were spraying that pad. So we did that pad second, and we used more of that masonry cement on top, and it kind of mixed in, but I think a little bit of it washed over here to this pad. So this will kind of work its way out. We'll spray with a hose a few times, walking on it, using it. That color, I think, will even out, don't you think?
Yeah.
We put in a half-inch chunk of cement expansion foam here, so we shouldn't have to worry about one giant pad cracking in half. Now, I'm hoping that this pad in itself, being almost 8 feet, it's like 7 to 7.5 feet by 9 feet, I'm hoping that each pad will hold up okay. As far as we put the reinforcing wire mesh in it, yes? So we did a good job. Thank you.
So if you guys watched from the beginning, how many bags? Remember? You were guessing.
We had 20 bags left over from our earlier projects. We had 64, a whole pallet from that we purchased. That came up to 84 bags. And how many short did we run?
We ran a little. He thought we needed 10 more, but he only used 6. So we used 90 bags.
90 bags. This side only used 40 bags, I think, because it's nice and it's the proper thickness. Over here, we tried to taper the concrete back more, and it was a little bit thicker in front, so we used 50 bags. So how many bags did we use total?
We used 90 bags.
And this space is 9 feet by about 15 feet.
That's 5,400 pounds, so that's almost 3 tons.
Pretty crazy.
600 pounds short of 3 tons. We should have used 10 more bags.
Should have found 10 more bags to use and spread them in somewhere, made it a little thicker. So just shy of 3 tons. That's pretty crazy. So
there you go, guys.
pretty happy. Pretty inexpensive too. 90 bags. That's 100 and it was $3 a bag. So 270 bucks.
Yeah. Plus we get 11% back.
So yeah. So about 250 bucks. We have this giant pad. Pretty impressive, huh? I don't think you could do anything this size for this cheap and expensive, right?
Right.
So I don't think you could get wet pour concrete even brought to you in a truck. Right? All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us during this video. We appreciate you all. And maybe let us know what you think of the new dry pour project.
Yep.
All right. Best wishes, everybody.